collective family myth passed down across generations takes on the polished gleam of truth, and memories become legend.
Yeah! Yes, sir! Attaboy!
The legend of black sodbusters on a piece of red soil they own in a township of black ranchers. Their legendary rodeo.
You look pregnant, man. What's going on there?
Easy, Cal. Easy, easy, easy. Hey, yeah, hold on. Hold on. Oh! Every Monday through Friday, I'm excited waiting on Saturday. And Saturday, I'll finally get here. I'll be more nervous than I've been all week. She'll get over it. It's what you live for, it's what you practice for. Whew. Got a brand new rope, new strings. Just been itching to practice with them. You never realize like how good it is to have an extra hand when you're practicing and stuff. A horse would have went a long way a while ago when I was trying to chase him on foot. If that stays, I don't know if that one will stay. I rope calves, start in the box. Hey. I told you I'm your friend and you didn't want to listen to me. Hang on, I'm trying to help you breathe. You give him a head start with a barrier around his neck. When that breaks, free to rope him how you please. Rope him around his neck and dismount from your horse. Flank him and tie him down.
Settle down.
The fastest man wins in the event.
Okay.
A good time is a 7 or an 8 or a 9. Those are a good time. Anything really before 10. Gosh. I ain't never got to try this one yet. Ooh, it's a little weak. I think I'm gonna give this to my little brother. All right, calf, here I come. Hey! Oh, yeah. Yeah. Been going and roping good, I just ain't been winning yet. It's not my time yet, I don't guess, but I'm coming. Tomorrow may be my day.
Bareback riding. This horse was bred and born to buck. He's a good horse. He'll give you points. Gloved hand in the rigging's handle, bare brown hand waving in the air. You whir your spurs at his shoulders as he leaps, twists, and jolts your bones. 4 seconds or 400 years. But if you can get up and slap the dust off your jeans with your hat, the future's eyes looking at you will fill with forevering light.
Hang on, I'm gonna rope the little one for you in a minute.
Light that will make generations of proud brown people remember the black horse people of Boley.
I first started riding when I was maybe 3 or 4. They got me a pony for myself, and then after that, couldn't really stop me. When I was old enough to walk, I started riding my own horses and saddling horses. My uncles and my dad were moving some cows down the street, and I was on my horse. My dad had bought me a rope, and I seen other cowboys do it. I wanted to try it myself, and I roped one of the cows that was walking down the street, and after that, I kept a rope in my hand pretty often after that. Well, we're at school thinking about nothing but going home so we can practice tying like we done, or
That felt better.
practice riding my horse or roping. That's all you think about when you introduce rodeo into yourself, and you won't get away from it.
All right, got one more. Save the big one for last. Tired and you tired too.
I know I've been going to Boley at least since I was like 2 or 3. Competing wise, I think when I turned about 13 or 14, I've won, and I think I've won second. When you win, period, it feels great. There's a lot of people telling you good run and stuff like that, but it's you, it's how you feel, it's the rush you got while you were doing it, it's the happy feeling when you go home knowing, hey, I won some money, can't nobody say I didn't, and my horses get to feed themselves now, you know, it's a good feeling.
Oh, can I get a picture?
I like rodeos where I can hook up the trailer, be 10, 15 minutes away from the house. Show up at the rodeo, everybody knows you, everybody knows your name, you're all family there.
Now, there's CJ, and little CJ is here. Some of the cowboys and cowgirls that decided to come on down. These are the original cowboys right there.
We all came from the same area to come up here and compete with each other. We get to do it every weekend, just a new place.
Bobby and the boys, one of our relay teams right there. Glad to have in here. They told me there wasn't no horses, but I see some cowboys.
The town was founded in 1903 by a couple of people working on the Smith and Western Railroad. When they were here working on the railroad, there were people that were living in this area because this was Indian Territory. This was before Oklahoma was Oklahoma. Some of them were freedmen. And the men were working on the railroad, and they thought, well, this could be a town. What about black folk governing themselves? And black people were coming from all over the world into this, maybe they thought it was utopia. There are 13 left of the original black towns. Back in Indian Territory, there were probably about 50 all black towns that just sprung up in Oklahoma. I'm Henrietta Hicks, and I am the municipal judge for the town of Boley. When I was a child, there were maybe 2,500 people that live here, and it has been as many as 4,000 people that have lived here in Boley. But naturally, the people have gone away. The mayor says that we have about 500 citizens living here now. You see, rodeos, when the town was opened and started development, that was a way of drawing people in. But it was never on a constant stage. It was never something every year. But in 1960 or 1961, this gentleman came into Boley, and he started the rodeo. We have been doing this every Memorial Day weekend since 1960.
That's the man right there.
Hey, watch your mouth now. Don't be talking that stuff now.
Grand entry. 2 stars and stripes flutter into the arena, carried by 2 men in jeans, red shirts, white Stetsons.
Well, I tell you what, 118 years of the Boley Rodeo. We're getting ready to kick it off right here with the cowboys and cowgirls in the grand entry.
guiding their horses with left hands, holding the flagstaffs in their rights, their backs straight and tall, their chestnut faces beautiful in the light of the setting sun. After them, 2 by 2, banners waving, hooves raising dust, ride the horse people of Boley, a varicolored promenade. They canter once around the ring, then they circle into the sky.
There's a community of rodeo people, and this is what they like to do. And they wait for the opportunity to do this every year.
Boley is known for steer wrestling. What do you say, Boley? Boley, I can't hear you. Boley, where's the steer wrestling fans at?
There are a lot of great people that got their roots here in Boley, and they come back. They remember the house where they used to live, or they remember the kids they went to school with. Something keeps us here. It isn't the taxes. It's the love of the people. It's the love of the land. It's the love of the town. We live here because we want to. Come and see.
We'll be right back with Tony.
In that family atmosphere, you feel like you're supposed to do good. Yeah, when your whole family shows, you got to show out. And Boley will make you show out like that.
Man, everything I know is because of C.J. Demery. Boley, Oklahoma, world champion right here, C.J. Demery.
Team roping, calf roping, steer roping. Roping always involves a team, whether it's 2 men or women, or 1 human and 1 smart horse. The aim, to bring down and hog-tie a big scared baby of a calf, or a full-grown and pissed-off steer. You gallop out, swinging your loop with 1 hand, the other holding the slack and the unneeded reins. You down him with a careful toss, tie 3 of his hooves together, stand back with wide arms and a grin. A rope isn't always a noose. Ropes in brown hands can be lassos.
Yeah. He got to get back to his feet, get him flanked right there. Well, if everything looks good right there, he'll turn in a time of 14.32.
Well, I'll tell you, that put him in 3rd place right there with a...
Rodeo, you can't just cut it out and leave it. You might leave it for a little while, but she'll come back. It's part of your heart, you can't really get it out. I'd be lying to you if I tried to tell you what really made me a cowboy. I just don't want to stop. I want to see what more I can accomplish. I've seen what I can accomplish so far. I would just like to see if I can do a little more. You know, give something for my kids to shoot at. My parents did the same thing with me, and their parents did the same thing with them. And I feel like it should be a never-ending cycle. Go get the cows, then. Go get you. Yeehaw. Yeehaw.
Pet him.
Say hey, cow. Say hey. Sit down. Say hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, Cletus.
I would like to go pro one day. I don't have to be pro for long, you know. I'm not expecting to be up there a long time. I just want to make it. Maybe not necessarily just to say I make it, but make it to prove it to myself, to give my kids something to be proud of, you know, be able to say, hey, my daddy made it there too. He done this, and I want to do the same, because I feel like my kids would be capable of it. My dad thought I was capable of it, and I still believe I am. And shoot, I can look at my little brothers and see that we're capable of being wherever we want to be. Just gotta put your mind to it, make it happen.
I think all of the towns, all of the black towns have survived because of the ingenuity of the people that live in them. The love of the towns and the love of the community, the love of the people, and they want to see the towns stay in place, to grow, to prosper, because they live there.
It's not clothes that make the cowboy. It's something behind a bronzed face, in the level gaze from dark eyes, and of course, its heart that puts you, the rein in one hand free, waving with the horse's rhythm, your heels spurring from neck to flank on this bronc called America.